continue with this writing process, and at this time we are going to discuss about problem solution essay. A problem solution essay is known as a proposing solutions or proposal essays. Inform readers about problems and suggest actions that could be taken to solve them. The writer must think about problems that need to be solved or have a proposal on how to deal with it. The characteristics of a problem solution essay were define problem. In order to provide a solution, a good, well-defined problem must be written. The readers must be secure about what is the problem. The writer has to establish that the problem is real and needs to be solved. So you can choose very current problems that are happening right now. Propose solutions to that particular problem. The writer must present an arc for a specific solution to the problem. The writer must be sure that the solutions are reasonable and accurate for the problem presented. Convincing argument. The main objective is to convince readers that the writer's solution is the best way to solve the problem. For that reason, the writer must demonstrate A. The solution will resolve the problem. B. It is the best way of solving the problem than others. C. The solution has to be anticipated against objections or reservations. You have to use reasonable tone. Problem solution essay writer must adopt a reasonable tone. The objective is to reduce any gap that may exist between writer and readers, not make it bigger. Writers can build a share of concern by showing respect for their readers and treating them seriously. Problem solution essay part. Introduction. What is the problem to be solved? So you may answer this. The problem solution should be stated in any relevant background information or key terms to comprehend the problem to be addressed. The thesis will be the statement of the problem. State your solution clearly in one sentence in your thesis statement. Also, you need to describe the problem and explain why it needs to be solved and then give your thesis solution. Remember, it is an unknown problem. You will need to explain in detail. If it is a familiar problem, then you need to paint a vivid picture of the problem. In both situations, you will need to convince the reader that it is an important problem to be solved. Body paragraph. What are the causes of the problem? What are the ways to solve it? What are the advantages and disadvantages, and so on. The writer must provide an answer to those and more questions in order to convince the readers. The writer must consider all sides and repetitions. The body of your paper will be 3 or more paragraphs and must 1. Explain your solution clearly. Second, give details about how this solution will be solved the problem. 3. Explain who will be in charge and how it will be funded. 4. Give evidence that your solution will work. Expert opinion, examples, or when it has worked before, statistics, studies, or logical arguments. Conclusion. After presenting the background and the solution to the reader, the writer must rationalize about the value of the solution chosen. The writer in this section must convince the reader that the solution presented is the best. Effective ideas for your conclusion. Number 1, tell the reader what should happen. Number 2, describe how the situation will change if your plan is adopted. Number 3, use the end of the framed story to show how the solution is needed or how it will work. 4, give a real-life example or scenario showing the adoption of your plan and how it works. And number 5, give convincing facts, statistics, or expert testimony on the solution of the problem. Thank you for your attention.